Chillin', vaping. I'm over here chilling and vaping. I'm thinking, I'm watching Poltergeist. These parents smoke a lot of fucking weed. And the dad got weed all over the bed and shit in the beginning. He was like rolling a joint or something, and he fucking spilled it on the bed. He didn't clean it up or anything. He just passed it to his wife. He just said, "Here, you fucking roll it." And they're smoking a lot of weed, so maybe a lot of this stuff that's going on, maybe, I don't know, they may be hallucinating or something. And then this bitch is saying, don't step into the light, but aren't they supposed to step into the light? Hopefully the other girl comes in. What's up, everybody? Builds by Talion is here. How do I check who's here? What's up? Straight Drippin'. What's up? KN Coils. What's up? What's up, Tobias? What's going on? Temper Raps is here. Dark Star. What's up? Sanctuary Liquids SA. James Rivera. What's up? Brad Elliott. What's up? Johnny Vapes. Roger Perry. Kale's Irons. What's up? What's up? What's up? So I literally just I just put up a video on YouTube. It's a stupid little video. Just because I thought something was funny. So, but I have some thoughts about what Rip Trippers is doing. It's actually... So, Rip Trippers quit vaping 4 weeks ago? He quit vaping? Or 4 months ago? I don't fucking know when he quit vaping. I don't care what he does. I actually like Rip Trippers. I always enjoyed him. He doesn't take himself too seriously. He's one of the reasons I got into building. One of the huge reasons I got into building is because he was the first to put up them videos like that. So I don't really care. But it's fun to make fun of some of the shit that he does because he's the most known vapor. So that's easy, right? It's just easy to make fun of Donald Trump because he's the most known person, Kanye West. It's just fun to make fun of. So, he quit vaping. He started doing inspirational videos. I only watched a little bit of the one, whatever. That's cool, whatever he wants to do. But then, last night, he put up a video, I miss vaping, I'm back. And it was 4 weeks ago. But he went into this whole thing on the quitting vaping video, how he dislikes pod systems. He started giving out all this behind the scenes information about what YouTube vapors were making off of YouTube, and then all the YouTube reviewers responded. All the YouTube reviewers responded. It was dude, there was so many of them, and they were like, I don't get paid for this. I don't get paid for this. But he made a point in that video, which I don't think a lot of people agree with, is if he did free reviews, it would fuck all the rest of them. Because why would I pay you to do a review if the biggest vape channel won't take money for it? Or will take less money for it, you know? It's a great point, and I seen exactly what he was saying. That what he charges the companies to do the reviews is going to be the baseline of how everybody else gets paid. Because he's the biggest. And the smallest as well. If the smallest person does it, then, if the smallest person says, I'll take, $100 to do this review, and the biggest one says, I'll take $600 to do this review, then the middle is somewhere in the middle. It's somewhere around $350 or something, right? So that makes sense. If Rip Trippers did videos for free for companies, it's less likely that they're going to give you money for a review because he's got 1 million fucking followers, which is way more than anybody else. Way more. So I think there's another one out there. What's his name? Ryan. What's his name? I forget his name. But he's out there. He's a big channel. There's a couple big channels, but he's the most known, biggest. There's other channels that have more than him, but he's the most known, I think, in my mind. So that absolutely makes sense that if Rip Trippers is going to charge nothing, why the fuck would a company pay you to do it? Why would they do it? Until you get bigger than Rip Trippers. Okay? Or if you get more views or something. So it makes absolute sense when he said that. So now I'm thinking of why he said he quit and then came back so easily. So one thing I'm thinking is, was he trying to find a loophole in YouTube? Maybe YouTube demonetized his channel because of vaping, and he figured, let me see if I let me turn off Poltergeist. Let me see if um let me see if I make a video saying I'm quitting vaping, and then I make a couple inspirational videos, and then I go to YouTube and say, look, I don't even do vaping anymore. Can you remonetize my channel? Can you bring it back to at least what it kind of used to be? I don't do vaping anymore. Can we change this up? Maybe he was trying to test the waters, like, if I say I quit vaping, will they remonetize my channel? Which I don't think they will, because he still has vaping videos up there. So I don't think they would. I don't think they would even if he got rid of the vaping videos. I'm not sure. I don't know how that works, but maybe he was trying to do that. Maybe he was trying to do, let's see if I say I quit vaping and do a couple videos about anything but vaping, can I then remonetize my channel? He might have been trying to do that, right? Maybe. It's possible. Because coming back within, it wasn't 4 months. It was a couple weeks. I could have swore I just seen that video a couple weeks ago. So maybe he was trying that and things didn't go well. The other thing is, what I think also would be hilarious. This would be absolutely hilarious. So many people made a video about Rip Trippers. What if it was like a fuck you to them to come back to vaping, and then, like, let's say, like, Vandy Vape, Hell Vape, start going, Rip Trippers, we heard you're back in vaping. We want you to review the new Dead Rabbit or the new fucking, Tech RDA or whatever the fuck they're coming out with. We want you to review this. How much do you want? And he goes, I want nothing. I want nothing. And then the vape company was like, oh shit, he's willing to do it for free? All right, well, we don't have to pay these other reviewers anything. Or we don't have to do, we don't have to pay you as much, because we already got a fucking couple million views coming in on Rip Tripper's channel. That's all we need. It's just the biggest guy to fucking promote our shit. That's all we need. How much of a smack in the face would that be? And it would make a difference. It would definitely make a difference. That would be hilarious. If he's like, I'm coming back just because you all talk so much fucking shit about how it doesn't make a difference, then I'm going to show you that it makes a fucking difference. That's my fucked up head thinking, though. That's what I would do. Be like, oh, you like to talk shit? Watch this. I'd be like this. Actually, Vandy Vape, I want to pay you to send me that RDA and do a video on it. Just send it to me first. I want to pay you. I will give you $100 fucking to send me that RDA before you send it to anybody else, and I will do a polished review on it. Booyah, motherfucker. Yeah. Coil building, not so much. Like, I don't think my channel gets hit for vaping. I think my channel just gets hit because everybody's channel got hit. Even, any kind of channel has got demonetized to a certain extent. I don't think I've got in trouble for vaping. There's no way of telling. You can't really tell. I think a lot of people think that it's for vaping, but YouTube started to give less money a while ago to every channel. It wasn't just vaping. And I think people in vaping automatically thought it was because of vaping, when it's not. There's a whole bunch of things it could be for. There's ways you could find out, I guess. I heard it's hard to find out. But it's just what? I thought that was funny, though. I can't believe I just watched that Rip Trippers video that he's back in vaping. That was hilarious. That was absolutely hysterical. But in a little bit, I'll be live with Wire Talk with Big G for Saturday Night Vapor on his channel. So that's a thing. We go live at 5 p.m. today on Wire Talk with Big G's channel. We like to talk some shit. I'm going to, not talk shit, but we like to have fun. Yeah, so it depends, like, so the coil building thing is weird. Like, if you have a channel, I think the biggest flaw that people will do with a vaping channel especially is doing, so YouTube asks you to do this channel intro. All right, and a channel intro is usually like a 15-second to 5-minute video on what your channel's about. And I think the vaping channels that did this, I think they shouldn't have did it. I think it's a horrible idea. And I never did one because I never want to, I even try to take all vaping things out. I don't even like putting vaping, like today I put that video up, I'm quitting vaping. I didn't even like putting that up. I don't like putting vaping in my titles. I don't like putting anything vaping. Anything that a computer could pick up vaping real quick. I don't use hashtag vaping. I don't use hashtag anything on YouTube. Nothing. I don't do any of it. That's another reason why I stopped using hashtags on Instagram, because I noticed a drop in my followers. And then I figured, like, if I'm going to use hashtags, it's to get followers. It's to get exposure. Why am I seeing a drop right now? So then I stopped using hashtags. I started making my own hashtags that had nothing to do with vaping. Use guys, you know, anything like that. ND83, all that stuff. Because if you give YouTube a short video on what your channel's about and it says, I love vaping and, you know, this channel's based on vaping and I'm doing this channel for the people so they know what products to buy, what products not to buy. Oh my God, that's a huge red flag for YouTube. Why would they want to do that? Because anybody that thinks vaping is safer, obviously it's better. I'm vaping now, right? Everybody's better for vaping and not smoking. It's still not good to spread around to the kids. You should still avoid the kids. You always should. And YouTube it's 90% kids. It's 90%, as much as nobody wants to know that, it's 90% kids, and they get trapped in these loopholes of all this different stuff, and then eventually they'll stumble onto vaping. You just gotta watch that shit. You gotta realize that, you know, it's not always about you. You gotta watch it. But I thought that was funny. I just wanted to put up a quick live. This is the first live I did on my phone. I'm chilling, watching Poltergeist. It's about 45 minutes from Big G's show. I think I'm going to have a couple drinks tonight. I was very good with my drinking this week. I might even try to save this video and maybe put it up on YouTube later. But it's just, yeah. I think it's funny that whatever Rip Trippers does, people scrutinize. And I really think that first video where he said, I'm quitting vaping and this is how much money I could make and all that, I don't think that there's any lies in there. And I don't know about $100,000 a month, because he said that he was making $100,000 a month. It kind of seemed like a joking, like he was like, $100,000 a month. Like it was like a skip. It was a cut scene. He's like, $100,000 a month. And I think that's possible. I definitely think that's possible. He would have to be super active. He would have to have like 4 videos a week, polished videos. Then videos would have to get, 500,000 views each. Between Patreon, I think he has a Patreon. I imagine he has a Patreon. Between that, I bet you if he did a live, that's another thing, is it's hard to take somebody like Rip Trippers. It's hard to take somebody sincerely. It's very hard to take him sincerely when every video is a 6-minute polished video. If you never go live and people never see your actual react, because it's always an act with him. It's always, trying to be. It's always a character of himself, right? It's Rip Trippers is never, you could tell he's never really Rip Trippers. Maybe he is. Maybe that is how he acts in real. If he acts like that in real life, then Jesus Christ, dude. Um, yeah, he probably doesn't. It's always an animated version of Rip Trippers. It's probably a lot like what he's like in real life. But if he were to just do an hour live with somebody and you could see what kind of person he was, I bet you a lot of more people would like him, first of all. And I bet you would take him more sincerely when he says something. But when there's cut scenes and like, I had to quit vaping, and then he's in a different position, and 100 grand a month. It's very hard to take somebody sincerely when you see them only edit it. If they're only edited, it's very hard to take them seriously and see what they actually are. Even like some coil builder videos, like some of the original ones I watched, like you see a person super passionate about what they do, trying to teach you something and everything, but there's no like, it's polished. It's like they cut out stuff in there, and like it's hard to see exactly what that person is like to take them seriously. Now, you don't have to take every fucking person seriously, but when he's putting out inspirational videos and videos about things that he's actually doing in his life, like losing weight, almost dying to an autoimmune disease, quitting vaping, coming back to vaping, when you do them videos, you need to be taken sincerely, or people are going to think it's a joke, like myself. If you quit vaping and then 4 weeks later come back to vaping and you're not vaping any nicotine, I don't take that sincerely. I just don't, because of the way it was brought up. It's so quick. It just seems so quick. Like, literally, in 6 minutes, you quit vaping and came back to vaping. It's just too fucking quick, and I can't take you sincerely. So it's funny to me. It's very, very funny that somebody would do that. And I just think it would be... I really wouldn't doubt that he was trying to bamboozle YouTube and be like, see, I quit vaping. Can you remonetize my channel? I really would not be surprised if that was it. Because, first of all, 100 grand a month, I don't give a fuck if I'm not vaping anymore. If you got kids, like I have one kid, and my income is 100 grand a month, and he's got at least 2 or 3 kids, right? If my income is 100 grand a month, I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to keep doing fucking vape reviews. I already got all the equipment. I got it down to a science. He's probably banging out them videos. I got the most amount of viewers in YouTube vaping. Why would I not just bite the bullet and fucking just keep doing the fucking reviews? Fuck that. I'm going to do that. There's people out there with jobs that they hate worse than fucking vape reviews. Sitting at home fucking just making videos and editing them. What? 100 grand a month? That's more than I make a year, motherfucker. What? I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna make them fucking vape reviews, whether I'm vaping or not. My family's grown accustomed to 100 grand a month? Oh, man. Super dude, what's up, meter? Gravel throat. Maroney. Braid Brazil, what's up? Zach Vapes. I'm just talking shit about Rip Trippers. Not really. I like Rip Trippers. I've always liked Rip Trippers because he never took himself too seriously. And he's one of the people that got me into building. He's the main channel that got me into building. When it goes to like what channels I watched first and who pushed me where, it was Rip Trippers. Rip Trippers pushed me to Twisted Messes. Twisted Messes pushed me to like Squid Dude or Homeboy OC, and they pushed me to all of the things, and then eventually I heard them all talking about Instagram, so I went over to Instagram. Brahmasutra, what's up? Yeah. bet if I made a video about me biting the bullet, I'd make 100K a month. Yeah. Oh. Right? It's probably more than we both make a year, Rick. Jesus. 100K a month? I wonder how true that is. I really wonder how true that is. I bet you it's super possible. It's super possible. I don't know. Twisted Messes first and then Rip. Yeah. So I would watch the Rip Trippers videos every day after work. Like he would put out, not every day, he wouldn't put one out, but there would be like 3 a week on the building. And when he did the zipper coil, and he shouted out, Ken, I think he said Twisted Messes. So then I went over to Twisted Mess's channel, and he did like I think he did the Tiger Coil, and then the Tiger Coil, I think he mentioned Squid Dude. So I went over to Squid Dude's channel, The Art of Vaping, and he mentioned either Homeboy OC or M Turk, and then by that time my YouTube algorithm is just coil building. It's just all coil building. So then, oh yeah, you know what? I think Squid Dude mentioned Blue Eye Goon, and then I looked up like Blue Eye Goon or something, and then I seen Homeboy OC. So I typed in Homeboy, and I found Homeboy Josh. Homeboy Josh I found. And I was like, this isn't Homeboy OC, I don't think. And it was an Homeboy OC. Homeboy OC is much bigger than Homeboy Josh. Like, he's a bigger guy. So then I found Homeboy OC, and then he said Blue Eye Goon again. And then everybody was talking about Instagram. So I went over to Instagram, and that opened up Richie Oliver, Proby 300. That opened up a whole new can of worms. And then the build mode. I started watching the build mode channel after Instagram. Those were cool videos. With my favorite builder at that time was the Parallel Grave Dance. Oh, dude, because he did a lot of the stovetops, the alien stovetops. So, and all because Rip Trippers videos. Yeah, all them videos lead to, and then by that time, you know 20 different builds. By the time you watch all these channels, and you know 2 different ways to do them. You know, like you would watch Homeboy OC do the alien coil with no swivels, and then you heard about M Turk with the swivels and the high gauge. So I go over to M Turk, and he shows you how to do aliens with swivels at a much, just much more efficiently. And that's what, I didn't get aliens. No, my first couple aliens I did without a swivel. They were not pretty. They weren't pretty. Actually, my first post on Instagram ever were aliens that I did without a swivel. And then when I found the swivel, it was way easier. I'm going to be live later, Meter. I'm going to be live in like a half an hour with Wire Talk with Big G. So, and I'm pushing the stream, so I can't even jump out. But there's some good fights tonight. UFC fights. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, I just think stuff's funny. I like to laugh at things. But that and, yeah. But, yeah, swivels were a game changer for sure. They made everything easier. Besides, like, sometimes stagger fuse Claptons are easier to do without the swivel. They're easier. Sometimes. It depends if you have the correct setup to do them. Put them down a straw or something. That's usually easier without a swivel. It depends. Or just hook one of them up to the swivel and the rest hanging. So, everybody, have a good night, have a good weekend. I'm going to see if I could save this. This is a new phone, so I got a lot of memory on here. I might be able to save it. But yeah, everybody have a good weekend. Thanks for watching. We'll be on YouTube, Wire Talk with Big G. Just shooting the shit, having fun. Maybe we'll look at the use guys hashtag. I'm not sure. Everybody, peace. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. I'm out.